Sean here. I apologize for no content. I've tried to make this video a dozen times or more. My kid was sick this weekend. I didn't get much sleep. I'm still tired, but I figured I'd go for it. People are screaming to restore the Snyderverse, and I would say no. Please don't. Keep Henry Cavill. Keep Ben Affleck. I don't care if you keep Gal. I really don't. Wonder Woman could be anybody, but nowadays, with the rumors, we're going to have Supergirl, Batgirl, and a minority Wonder Woman instead of Greek or whatever. I don't know. I just know that it's being bastardized. But Henry Cavill looks like Christopher Reeve come back with steroids and shorter arms. Ben Affleck looked amazing as Bruce Wayne, looked really good as Batman. I thought they were great. The weakness of Zack Snyder has always been his scripts and always been the story. Because when you actually break it down and you think about it rationally and you just don't think back to the part where Zod and Superman are throwing each other, killing millions of people, you can see, okay, none of this made sense, but I liked it because of Hans Zimmer's music and because it was Superman. Now I own the films because I'm such a huge Superman fan, cutting my hair at an early age when I was like 8 because I was watching Super Friends and, quote, Superman don't have no curly hair, wearing a red towel around, flying around my house. He was a symbol of hope. He was the big blue Boy Scout. He was raised to be the big blue Boy Scout. But when you try to take someone with his abilities and power and make them a mopey, miserable person, it just doesn't work. And when you put Batman in a movie with Superman, the easiest way to fix BBS would be to have everyone love Superman. And Batman feels like he's the only one who can see how dangerous he really is. Have Superman smiling and shaking hands and kissing babies, and have Batman just like, how can these people believe this crap? I know what he can destroy the whole world. And that's all you had to do. That's not what we got. We got a giant troll booger who killed Superman at the end. And the entire world, most of who hated him, they mourned him. He was sad about everything. I don't want to have to pull this ship out of the ocean or save this rocket. I don't want to save these people who are in the middle of a flood. It wasn't Superman. Zack doesn't understand Superman. To Zack, everybody is Batman. Everybody's mopey and brooding. Well, he tried to make it more realistic. Yeah, and he's also the director who said, well, Batman didn't really kill people. It was technical, is what he said. He said, Batman would see it as the robbers shouldn't have put their car there where the explosion happened, or they shouldn't have let their car get hit by bullets, or they shouldn't have put their car where they can be run over. He also said that Batman could become someone's girlfriend, and he didn't use those words, but you know what I mean, in prison. You can't bring back the Snyderverse with Zack Snyder as a director. You just can't. But you also can't bring back the Snyderverse without Zack as the director, because they'll put activists writing the stories, directing, even if Zack's producing. And Zack is good at creating worlds, like, the technology on Krypton, and the unnecessary but appreciated history behind the S on his chest. He did make him a Jesus allegory, which everyone seems to do, even though Superman, you don't need him standing in front of a stained glass window with Jesus on the background. You don't need him with his arms out, but if they did bring it back and they put those activists in, you wouldn't have Jesus allegory, because they hate Christianity. And that's just the reality of it. So, you can't bring the Snyderverse back without Zack Snyder, and you can't really have Superman without Henry Cavill. And they know this, which is why, apparently, they're bringing in Supergirl and Batgirl, and they're also bringing in, I think it's another minority actress for Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman's going to be a lesbian. I'm just going off all the rumors I've heard. We've seen the set photos. So, anyway, back to what I was saying. you've got to get somebody that can write a solid script that's not going to have it jump all over the place and make zero sense like Batman v Superman. Ben Affleck read the script several times, and when he finally agreed to do the film, I think it was because he got to show his butt in the Snyder cut, the extended cut. He made a comment that people latched on to when it was pointed out that they were smoking copium to justify this movie being good. And they were. They really were. If you're being honest, they were. He said, well, you know, it's smart, and, you know, it felt this, and smart. Instantly, fanboys from everywhere, it's too smart for Marvel fans. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The plot was nonsensical. We don't even need to get into the save Martha moment. Why did you say that name? We don't need to go there. We don't. Because that wasn't the biggest problem. Everything was rushed, and then in Justice League it was rushed, and, you know, let's bring in Darkseid, let's bring in this and that and this, and let's bring in a bunch of things that should have been built up. You know, the Flash traveling back in time. I heard somebody go, well, technically, you know, in BVS, am I too soon? I'm too soon. And then he vanishes, which was a dream sequence inside of a dream sequence. This is why Zack Snyder doesn't need to direct. But again, if you bring back the guy who created this universe and you let Warner Brothers put in the script writers and the, you know, execs and new directors, we know what's going to happen because it's already happening. You can't have Superman because white men are bad. You can't have Bruce Wayne because white men are bad. Everything's overrepresentation and overly diverse, and, you know, all the characters are gay now. So if you don't bring Zack back, and he doesn't bring Ben and Henry Cavill back and Gal Gadot, we're in trouble. So the point I'm making in this entire rambling mess is the only way to fix this, keep the casting, let Zack produce, but let Zack, I don't know what you call it, be the primary director and closely oversee what people are shooting, oversee the script, and don't let it get too woke. Don't let it be ruined by a bunch of ideologues, you know? You can't have a Batman and Superman movie without Superman, like I said, being the big blue Boy Scout, and he's hope, and he's happiness, you know, and then Batman on the other side, he's also, you know, the people love him, but he's also the guy who does what is necessary to get the job done. And that's the main difference. Wonder Woman, she's got a lasso, and she can fly, and she can fight. A female Superman. I mean, do what you want with her, but it's always been difficult to... She's fit, but not well, because I just think they don't know what to do with another overpowered character. And that's not a knock on her character, because I think most of us growing up in the 80s, we loved Wonder Woman, man. She was awesome. She was great. So that's not being sexist. I'm just saying they don't ever have a clear vision of where to go. So I know I've rambled, and I told you guys what I think they need to do to protect it. I don't think Henry Cavill's coming back. He unfollowed WB. I don't think Ben Affleck's coming back, unless he's coming back in Flashpoint, because of, you know, they're going to erase Batman and we're going to get Batgirl. And she's not going to be Barbara Gordon. And if she is, she's not going to be the Barbara Gordon we remember. Redheads have no place in Hollywood right now. Redhead females, you're either the devil or you're out. So I don't know what you guys would do. I don't know if I really want to bring back the Snyderverse. I think somebody with a better vision should come along that knows Superman and understands his relationship with Batman. And we had a solo Batman movie before, then we have a solo Man of Steel movie. Maybe they interact a little bit. You don't just bring those characters in. You know, you have Ben Affleck's Batman that appeared out of nowhere in that movie. And you had, Man of Steel, he was already set up. You have to put a foundation in, and I don't think anybody would argue that. Keep the costumes, keep the worlds consistent, which he does. I love how they put Gotham and Metropolis close. I don't know why that made me happy, but it made me happy. So anyway, that's my ramble. That's my take. I promise to put out more content. I'm still really tired. But I love you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for listening.